I wanted to make a burger the right way, not like the typical McDonald's fast food chain style, but in its original form as it was first crafted in the USA. I thought, well, why not give it a shot? I've travelled quite a bit and tasted burgers from all around the world. Now, while many small places in America serve great burgers, the best one I ever had was in South Africa, an ostrich burger. Now it's time to create an authentic burger in the beautiful mountains of Azerbaijan. So, first things first, we need a blend of beef and lamb mince. I've already taken care of that and let it chill in a cool place. Next, we tackle the onions. For the burger, finely slice and crush them. Then let them sit in a bowl to release some of their juices. This process takes some time, so I'm going to stoke up a wood fire as I need it really hot. After giving the onions some time to rest, I squeezed out the juice, which we won't need, but will keep the pulpy part. Now I'm going to add more wood to keep the stone oven hot. Now I mix the meat and onion back in the bowl, paying close attention to detail. The onion will make the meat incredibly tender. The garlic is ready and waiting for its roll. This time I'm not chopping it, I'm mincing it into tiny pieces to create a paste. And then it joins the party. Salt, black pepper, paprika, cumin, red pepper and thyme. All the spices we need are on the table. We add them and mix them into the meat with some effort. It helps the meat hold together and not fall apart. Now I add some wheat flour to a bowl along with some salt, yeast, spring water and 3 eggs. I should tell you that I've beaten the eggs to combine the yolks and whites. The water goes in gradually as I stir the mixture. I then knead the dough meticulously until it's ready. A good slap helps to make it more solid and get rid of any trapped air. Now, it's time to distribute the coals. It's all part of the process. So let's take a quick coffee break. The best way to make real Turkish coffee are sezve and coals. It's the only proper way to enjoy black coffee. I've also distributed the coals to heat the stove evenly. My furry friend is coming over for his share, and he's not the only one. The rest of the gang is here also for a tasty treat.
Mamiki.
So I take the dough from the bowl and place it in a large baking dish, stretching it across the surface. Then I add an egg yolk to give the dough a nice tan and some crunch. I generously sprinkle some sesame seeds on as well. Now I put the dough into the oven with charcoal on the sides and close it up. All that's left is to wait for the dough to bake. Taking the dough out of the form is easy, since it was on special cooking paper and won't stick to the bottom. The bread is wrapped in a towel to rest and become fluffier. Meanwhile, I pour some corn oil into the form. On this oil, I spread the minced meat we prepared earlier. Just like with the dough, we need to evenly spread this minced meat over the surface. The form then goes back into the oven. I've got some shredded Dutch cheese in a small bowl. And I've sliced some tomatoes and cucumbers. When the cutlet comes out of the oven, I sprinkle it generously with cheese and return it to the heat. It's loaded with cheese, unlike the way they do in the city. So I've got shredded Dutch cheese in a small bowl, and I've sliced some tomatoes and cucumbers. After the cheese has melted, we take out the cutlet from the oven. Then I take the big burger bun we made earlier. As you can see, it has puffed up and is no longer flat. I then split it in half. On one half, I slather on some ketchup. While on the other half, I cover it with a creamy cheese sauce. As we assemble the burger, we start with lettuce and the cutlet, topping it with sliced tomatoes and pickles. Finally, I cover it with the other half. And there you have it. Our burger is ready. Just look at this beautiful, colossal burger. It's big, it looks fantastic, and it smells amazing. Now, let's taste it. Super delicious.
Super.